All right, shalom, shalom. It's another GMS lesson coming back at you. Before we do get into this lesson, I want to start off by giving our honor, glory, and praises to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Bahashem,
Bahashem,
Yahweh Shai,
Yahweh Shai,
Bahashem, Rechaha Kwadash,
Rekaha Kodash.
Next up, the Bible show our apostles, elders, great millstone, taught us the 100% truth of the Bible, and who rule well. Peace, love, salutations to all the brothers across the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth in our diligence and sincerity. All right, so just another GMS lesson. Brothers from GMS, North Carolina Church out here in Raleigh, able to put together a Lord willing edifying lesson, right, on recompense is coming. Right, recompense, payback, right, is coming to these other nations, man, outside of the nations of the nation of Israel, which consists of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, who are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites, the true chosen people of the Lord, man, right? And with that being said, all these nations, right, chiefly Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, they've all had their way with Israel in a time or a certain period, right? So they're all going to get that repaid back, man. They're all going to get that payback, man, for touching the apple of the Lord's eye, which is Israel, man. Right? Again, chiefly Esau, even the so-called white man, because he's going to get it the worst for the things that he's done, for the violence against his brother Jacob, man. Right? But with that, Lord willing, this edifying, we're going to jump right into it. Brother Gadol, you got it.
This is the book of 2 Thessalonians, chapter 1 and verse 6. Seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you.
Right. Seeing that it is a righteous thing. So everything that we're about to get, right, and of course in its order, right, everything that we're about to get is a righteous thing to the Most High. The things that we're saying, because we're not just going to say our own vain opinions or how we feel, right, or what we want. No, we come on, thus saith the Lord, thus saith the Bible, first and foremost, right? But at the end of the day, this is what we want, right? This is our hope and our expectation, right? Like we're going to read a little willing the faith and the patience of the saints, right? That this recompense, that this payback is going to come, right? But what? By the hands of the Lord, first and foremost. We're waiting on Him. But everything else that we're reading about the prophecies, about the kingdom and these other nations being subject up under us and serving us, right, for eternity, is a righteous thing to the Most High, man. It's of His will, right? You got it, bro.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13 and 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
Exactly. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. Man, who led you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans into captivity, right? Who came over here in the late 1400s in the Americas and committed mass genocide, man, against the so-called natives, right? Who funded the transatlantic slave trade, man? Right? Look that up. Do that research, man. Right? You devils, man. And still to this day, the true chosen people of the Lord are found in the land of their captivity, man. Right? This so-called white man has not let us go, man. Right? We're still subject unto him and the rest of these heathen nations, man. Right? Ever since we got off them slave ships, man. Right? Which consisted of all the tribes, right? The so-called blacks, the so-called West Indians, Haitians, and so-called Native Americans, so-called Hispanic tribes, right? We were all involved in that. But the point being, right, that he that killeth with the sword, this devil, Esau, Edom, he was blessed with the sword, right? And ever since he made that covenant with himself, he's been putting you Jakes to death, man. Especially here in the ends of the world, here and over here in the Americas, man. Right? So what? This is our faith. This is our hope. This is what we're suffering for. That what? That when the Lord returns, He's going to usher in the everlasting kingdom and put these heathens up under us, man. Chiefly Esau, Edom, so-called white man, right? Seeing the downfall of our enemies. That's what we hope for. That's what we expect, man. Right? That's what we're suffering now for, to see that day, man. Lord, when we be a part of that number. All right, you got it, bro.
This is the book of Obadiah, chapter 1 and 10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever.
That's right. Talking to you, sleazy Esau. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee. And that shame is already covering him. Right? Why do you think he's trying to rewrite history? Right? Take slavery out of the textbooks. Right? This devil is already being revealed, being shown who he really is, man. Right? But what? At the end of the day, for your violence against your brother Jacob, right? Ever since you made that covenant with yourself, and I believe that's Genesis 27, if I'm not mistaken, right? You made that covenant with yourself that the days of mourning your father are at hand, and afterwards I will slay my brother Jacob, right? He's been doing that ever so effortlessly since, man, right? So for that, there's a judgment. You will be cut off forever, man. Right? It's not our words. It's not what we saying, what we came up with. This is thus saith the Lord, thus saith the Bible, man. Right? You got it, bro.
That's it on that.
Come on. Tell us about it. You got it.
It's the book of Isaiah chapter 14, verse 1. It says, for the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land.
Mm-hmm. You read that one more time, Baba Kasha?
It says, Isaiah 14 and 1, it says, for the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land.
That's right. The Lord's going to choose Israel, right? Show mercy to Israel, right? He brought us down, right? But what he's going to bring us back up, like it reads in Tobit 13 and verses 1 and 2, right? He laid on the hell, but he bringeth up again, right? The Lord is going to, in the kingdom to come, he's going to bring Israel back up, man. Top nation on the face of the earth, right? And put us in our rightful place in our land, right? In the kingdom of heaven here on earth, man, right? None else, right? No other nation, right? Talking about Israel. We got it, bro.
And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
That's right. And we're not talking about the natural Gentiles, the natural heathens, right? The strangers. No, the Israelite foreigners, man, right? Because Israel has been scattered, right? So those who look like these other nations, but whose seed line goes back to the seed line of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, right, are going to be, brought into the fold, man. Right? Those that have been, in other words, casted away, right? In which we were all discontinued from our heritage, but what that stranger is not going into, right? The natural heathens, man. It's talking about Israelites. But you got it, bro.
It says, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of Yahweh Shem Yahushua for servants and handmaids.
That's right. So now we're talking about the heathens, man. Right? We're gonna possess them. Right? What do you do with a possession, man? You own it. You do what the hell you want to with it. Can nobody tell you what to do with something that you own, that you possess? Right? The scripture said that the world was made for our sakes anyway. Right? Israel. So if the world was made for ourselves, how much more for everything in it, including these heathens, man? Right? You got it, bro.
And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors.
That's right. So all the nations, right, which is all these nations who had a hand in the downfall of Israel, had us under subjection, had us in captivity, right? We're going to put them under subjection, right? We're going to have them in captivity. This is going to be everlasting. Scriptures say that there shall be not a confounded nor there should be not a shame nor confounded world without end, man. Right, that world going into aeon, which means an age, a time period. So our rulership will be forever, man. These heathens are going to be up under subjection upon us forever, man. Right. So those who had us under subjection, all these other nations, chiefly again Esau, Edom, so-called white man, but the rest of these nations gonna get it too. Can't leave them out either, man. You got it, bro.
That's the book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 15.
Mm-hmm.
It says, for the Lord, it's like it, for the day of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is near upon all the heathen.
Mm-hmm.
As thou hast done, oh, Salaki.
You got it. It says that the day of the Lord, right, is near upon all the heathen, man. So we talk about the day of the Lord, right? Right. When we talk about the day of the Lord and what it entails, right? What we're about to read is talking to all the heathens, man. Right? We already know how the day of the Lord. Those who, the true believers, we know what the day of the Lord entails, man. But what, especially for these heathens, man, because everybody want to say that anybody can make it, anybody can come in the fold. Jesus came for it. So who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ came for everybody, right? This and that. But we about to read right now what the day of the Lord entails for all the heathens, man. Right? You got it, bro.
As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head.
Mm-hmm. So all the captivities, all the times that we went up in subjection upon these heathens, right? Everything that these heathens have done to us, because look at where we are today. At the bottom of the bottoms, the hoods, the ghettos, the reservations, the barrios, the slums, whatever you want, whatever. These heathens ain't giving out no helping hand. They're not reaching out, right? For all the heathens was confederate against us, man. Right? Came together, right? To put us in the situation that we in today. All these different heathen nations, right? Because Sleazy went alone when it came to the transatlantic slave trade to other times and places, right? But mainly that's so Sleazy, and he ain't by himself, man. He gonna get the worst, but you heathens got a lot coming as well, man. Everything that you've done to the nation of Israel is gonna fall upon your own hand. You got to drink it, right? You got it, bro.
Verse 16, it says, for as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, so shall all the heathen drink continually. Yea, they shall drink, and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been.
Drinking what? That cup of slavery, that cup of servitude, man. Right? And we're going to break these heathens all the way down, man. Right? Strip them of everything, right? And they're going to have to accept our ways. They're going to come up under us, man. Right? They're not going to be equal to, they're not going to be hand in hand, joined up together with us, equal 50-50 now. It's going to be our way or nothing, man. Right? They're going to have to drink that same cup, right, of servitude, of slavery, right? But again, ours going to be a little different because we're going to reign forever under Lord Yahweh Shai, man. Right? You got it, bro.
Verse 17, but upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions.
Right. So on one hand, you got the heathens who are going to drink of that cup, drink it down, right? That cup of servitude, slavery, right? But upon Mount Zion, talking about Israel, is salvation, deliverance, mercy, right? It's showing you right there. It's drawing a line in the sand between the heathens and the children of Israel, man. We are not the same, right? The Lord did not come for everybody. Just because this is written in the OT, right? The Lord said, "For I am the Lord, and I change not." Right? The Lord said that He came in the volume of the book. Right? He is the embodiment of His word. So ain't no the Old Testament says this and the New says that. No, it's concrete. It's written. It's written in stone, baby. Right? You can't wiggle your way out of what the scriptures actually saying mean. Right? You got it, bro.
Verse 18, it says, "And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble. And they shall kindle in them and devour them. And there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for Yahweh Bashim Yahushua have spoken it."
And that's just it right there, man. Right? The house of Joseph and the house of Jacob, right? Both kingdoms coming back together. We're going to be one again, northern and southern, never to be separated again or split, right? All on one accord under the Lord Yahweh Shai, right? And with that, Esau is going to be done away with, man. Put in the bonfire and burned to a crisp, man. You ain't gonna never see a pale faced Edomite ever again, man. Right? Blonde hair, blue eyes, devil, right? Them as a race will never be on the face of the earth ever again, man. And not because we said it. It said, "Thus said the Lord, thus said the Bible," because Yahweh Hashem Yahushai have said it, man. And that's just it, right? You can try to save them all you want to, right? But what? You're just gonna be found getting judged right along with them, right? And that's just it is what it is, man. Right? But what? Esau are going to be done away with, man. Right? And the heathens, they're going to go and we're going to appoint them the lands that we want them to have, and they're going to serve us, right? After 1,000 years of hardcore slavery, right? They're going to go back to their lands, and they're going to be forever in servitude under us. It won't be as harsh, as sleazy, but what? They all going to taste of that slavery, man. And then Esau's up out of here. But with that, hey, look, a little one that was edifying. When the brothers going to close it out, giving peace and love to your elect. Shalom.
Shalom.